Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my November favorites with you. I have an assortment of goodies here as well as a few gift ideas. So if you are still shopping for your family and friends, I'm going to include a few gift ideas that are also my favorites from the past month. So of course I've got some fun beauty items to share with you, but I do have a few fashion items that I'm excited to share with you as well. So if you're interested in seeing my November favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I love filming favorites videos. Last month was so much fun because of course I got to see my daughter. She came home for Thanksgiving, but I also finally got to meet Bisma Ray from Aqueous in real life. And I got the most amazing facial from her, but we also just had fun hanging out and doing a little bit of filming together. So that was definitely a highlight from the month of November. I also got to go live with Angela Morgan, the owner of Luxe Atelier here in Lake Oswego, Oregon. And I'm so excited because I am doing virtual and in-person consults in collaboration with Luxe Atelier. And as many of you know, I am a holistic health coach, and I truly believe that good skin, this is your largest organ, your skin is, comes from the inside out. So it is a combination of eating well, sleeping well, proper supplementation, as well as exercise and the products that you use on your skin. So it's kind of fun because I'm offering those consults to maximize your skin health, beauty from the inside out. So that's been a fun add-on to my business, and I will leave all that information below if you are interested. And then Mandy Davis and I had a fun live talking all about patchouli fragrances. So it was so much fun to catch up with all my favorite ladies. Really fun month, and we have more things planned in the future. So excited about that. But let's go ahead and dive into some tangible items. And I would say that the month of November, I had a definite Clé de Peau moment. So I've always been a fan of that brand throughout the years. I've always had a few key products like the concealer that I've always had in my repertoire, but I did a little deeper dive. I've always thought that Clé de Peau foundations were one of the best complexion products on the market, but I will admit I didn't really dive into much of their color products, and so I had a little bit of fun getting a few more products at the Black Friday sale, and I am just obsessed with a few of them. I'm going to share some of my favorites from the past month, and the first item I'm going to share with you is one that I was hoping I would not like due to the price, but I'm afraid I do really like the new Clé de Peau. This is their Le Foundation Tint. And I just have fallen in love with this foundation. It is particularly good if you live in a colder climate and you are feeling dry. I think you might love this. So I do have the older version in the foundation, which I also did like, but I will say I like this one a bit more. And the reason why is that this one has a little less like mica in it. The other one is going to be very sheer. It's going to give you this very glowy, beautiful look on the skin. But I find this one to be a tad bit more natural looking. I also find that it has just a smidge more of coverage as well compared to the old version. And I will say this is one where I did go up a shade in this foundation. I did find it to be a bit lighter than the older version. So if you are considering this foundation. I definitely would go to the counter if you possibly can, because it's best to get matched. But I know there's a lot of sales going on, and this is definitely an expensive foundation. It is definitely not for all skin types. I do think people that have more mature skin, that have dry skin, I think you're going to really like it, because it's basically their cult favorite, La Creme, and this is the tint version. So this really is a tinted skincare product. It feels very luxe on the face. It feels very hydrating. It does make your skin look really fantastic, and I just have been really enjoying this. So this one I have in the shade 030, and for reference I usually either go with B20 or O20, and when I tried all the different samples, we landed on the fact that O30 was the sort of most neutral on my skin, and this one just seemed to be the winner. So this is a splurge item, but I definitely have been using it and loving it this past month. And if you can find it on sale during the holidays, this is something I would splurge on. So on Black Friday, I ended up picking up 2 new eye quads, and I am just in love with the Clé de Peau eye shadows. I think they are super underrated. I had already owned Golden Lace, which I really love. That's one of my favorites. And I knew that I really liked the formula, but as you know, we get to test lots of new shadows all the time. But I ended up picking up 2 new favorites. Then for those days when I want a little bit more of a warm eye, I love Baby Universe. And again, this is a neutral palette that you would get a lot of wear out of, and it is so pretty. I'm just obsessed with these two and the shadow. So I highly recommend the Clé de Peau eyeshadows. I've been a long time fan of the Clé de Peau cream blushes. I literally think they're one of the best cream blushes out there. My personal favorites are number 4, Perfect Peach, and number 2, Pale Fig. But during the Black Friday sale, I decided to pick up one of their powder blush duos, and I picked it up in this gorgeous Peach Tulip Duo. And again, it kind of blew me away because the formula is just so silky. The powders are very finely milled, but it is just a gorgeous blush. I'll put a little bit on as we speak. And the color here is perfect because it's basically peachy pink, and I just have been loving it. So another surprise hit from Clé de Peau. And then I'm going to mention one last thing. I swear we'll move on to a different brand, but I also have been loving their bronzer, and I have this in shade number 1, the lighter one, and I'm finding that this is the perfect duo for this time of year. It is subtle enough on the skin that it doesn't look like I'm trying to fake tan when clearly I'm not. But again, the formula is super finely milled, and it just sort of meshes into the skin. It gives a very nice warmth to the tone. That's what I'm wearing this morning, and I just have been loving it. So I bought this due to a subscriber who kept on telling me I need to try the bronzer, I need to try the bronzer, and of course you were right. Absolutely love it. So wanted to give a thank you so much for the nudge of this Clé de Peau bronzer. So can't recommend this enough either. For concealer, I finally picked up the Chanel. This is the Le Correcteur Yeux, and I picked it up in shade B20. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know that I'm not a huge concealer fan. It is sort of a necessary evil. I don't tend to like to put a lot of product underneath my wrinkles, but I do need it to brighten up underneath the eyes. So I do have a few select ones that I enjoy, but I have to say I was pleasantly surprised by this sublimage concealer. So this really is so good. It feels so fantastic underneath the eyes. It's definitely brightening, but it's very hydrating. I do think that this is fantastic for more mature skin, and I kept hemming and hawing as to whether I wanted to spend this $95 on this concealer. I know that I'm a YouTuber, but since it's not my favorite product, I wasn't super psyched about it, and I'm so sad that I didn't get it earlier because I have fallen in love with this. Now, a little goes a long way. Like, if you do decide to pick this up, this pot is going to last a very long time. I find that it works best if I use the smallest amount, and I love the little brush that it comes with. And I did hear a tip from many of you that said that I should depot a little bit of this because people were complaining that it was messy and such. It didn't really bother me, but for those of you that the container bothers you, they said just depot a little bit of this so you can kind of keep it nice and fresh, and again, a little is going to go a long way. I picked this up in the shade B20, and this was a pleasant surprise for myself. I've actually been really enjoying this, and for quick and easy makeup days, I will sometimes just use the Chanel illuminating drops. I have them in the Rosy Pearl as well as the Sun Kissed, and I will put those on and then use the concealer underneath my eyes, but also anywhere else I may need a little more coverage on my face, and that is a beautiful combination as well. So it is a versatile product, and again, this is a tinted version of their Sublimage eye cream, which is amazing. That is a really good eye cream. So this has skincare benefits. Yep, it's pricey, but literally I could see this lasting like a whole year. Okay, moving on to hair products. I have been using this Rain Cry. This is the enhancing shampoo as well as the retaining conditioner. You can actually find this at Skin Store. I think I may even have a code, so I will leave that below in the description box. I have just been loving this shampoo and conditioner. This is the second time I have purchased this, and this is what the bottles look like, and I have just really been enjoying this shampoo and conditioner. So I will go through phases, like I'll go through Olaplex, I love Oribe, Kerastase. I feel like it's important to switch up your shampoo and conditioner from time to time. I feel like your hair gets used to it and needs a little shake up, and I decided to give this Rain Cry a try, and I have to say it's so good. It leaves your hair very silky and soft. I believe this was created by a London hairstylist who also has great brushes and such. So I actually bought one of the barrel brushes that goes along with this brand and have been really loving it. So wanted to go ahead and mention this because this is a repurchase and I really been enjoying that brand, and I haven't really heard anybody else talk about it. They have some different formulations. I'm using the one for colored hair and would definitely recommend for any of you that have more colored, dry, damaged hair. Okay, moving on to a few gift ideas that are still my favorites from the past month. But I have this amazing candle set from Bohem Candles. You have heard me talk about this brand before, and they have this sample set that comes just like this. Is this so adorable? I just love all of the colors. I think they are so beautiful. And it says Bohem is inspired by the modern bohemian woman, adventurous, spirited, and always true to herself. Our muse captures stories from every corner of the world, her journey always guided by her open heart and free spirit. To forever preserve each perfect moment, she captures it in a scent. And each candle is a different scent. And this one is Seville. Smells so good. Honestly, all of these smell amazing. I love this color. And this one is Istanbul. I love that one. I own it in the actual bigger candle size. But aren't these so cute? So I feel like it would be fantastic to give somebody the entire set, or you could order one for yourself and then sort of split it up. These would make great stocking stuffers or hostess gifts. This one's in Goa. They are so good. This is Joshua Tree. I love this one. This little peach one is Tahiti. Definitely get that tropical vibes there. Arabia, like literally these all smell amazing. This one's Asti. That one smells a little more fruity to me. Havana. I wish we had smell-o-vision. I literally could be like, here you go, smell this. This is another one that I own in the big version. This is Notting Hill, beautiful soft floral. I love this one. And then Amalfi. So is this not adorable? I absolutely love it. And I think this is the perfect gift set. It is so darn cute. And I do have a code for this one for sure. And this one is Abby15. I'll leave all the information down below, but I love these candles and I love this set. Now another gift set that I'm obsessed with is from one of my favorite brands, which is Commodity. And you've heard me rave about Commodity milk. I'm just obsessed with this fragrance. So this has this really gorgeous marshmallow note in here. It's got tonka bean, which is one of my favorite notes, mahogany, and then it's got this cooling note of milk in here. So it's kind of this creamy, rich fragrance that is cooled off by cold milk. It is just stunning, and any of you who have bought this when I've recommended it has written me and told me how much you love it, and I'm like, yes, this is an amazing scent. And Commodity has the best gift set with this fragrance. And included in this gift set, you're going to get a full size of milk, this gorgeous fragrance. You're going to get a travel 10 ml size. But the best part is you're also going to get the milk candle. They started selling candles. The milk candle is a must-have, especially for this time of year. Can you imagine kind of walking into your home and it's going to smell like you are roasting marshmallows over the fire? It is just the best scent ever. And I just think that Commodity scent is a no-brainer for your fragrance lovers. So I definitely wanted to share that with you because I'm so excited. And I do have my Abby10 code for that. Anything that I have discount codes for, I will leave them down in the description box. But I absolutely love that set, and I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that as well. Okay, we're going to move on to a few fashion items. When my daughter was in town, we had a little bit of fun going to Anthropologie, one of my favorite stores, and I ended up picking up this sweater that I have just been getting a ton of compliments on, getting a lot of questions about it. And this one is from Fave. I tend to love that Fave brand. So many cute things. So this is just such a soft and cute sweater. I picked this up in a size small. I would say it is true to size. This was on sale. I'm hoping it is still on sale as of this video, but it is such a cute sweater, and it has a little bit of a flared sleeve over here with just a little bit of pink or lavender. So I just think these colors are so inviting, and this also comes in this beautiful kind of cream and tan colored stripe, as well as a blue and cream striped sweater, which I actually saw in store the other day when I went back for a different reason, and I really like that color combo as well. I've been loving this sweater, but I also feel like this would be a great gift. Who doesn't love a little cozy sweater for the holiday season? And I just love the coloring of this one as well. Now, speaking of colors, I'm actually going to go and have my colors professionally done. I'm going to the House of Colors, so we are going to be able to figure out what season I am. A few of you have been writing me telling me that I should go get my colors done so I can figure out what season I am, whether I have a cool or warm undertone, that this will be a game changer for me. So I'm so excited. I'm going to be going tomorrow. I will take my vlog camera with me so we can kind of see some of the pictures. We're going to figure out what my wow colors are going to be. I'm going to be very intrigued by this. I've been online going down the rabbit hole trying to figure out what season I am, and I keep on coming back to either I'm a summer or maybe a spring, but within those categories they have soft and warm, so I am super excited to go get this done, and I can't wait to share the results with you. But in the meantime, I did pick up a dress. The tag is still on here because I might get my colors done and it might be completely the wrong colors, but this is a really fun, colorful maxi dress here, and it has pretty much all the colors that I am attracted to, so this will be fun to see if this is actually within my color wheelhouse. I just really love these colors. Then we've got some brighter colors up at the top. Let me show you. I'm going to stand on my chair here. This is such a pretty dress. I will also insert a picture of me wearing this, but then on the bottom, it just has such a fun color story. It is a maxi dress, and then it's got some beading right here, and I've got a couple holiday parties coming up, and I thought this would be a fun dress to wear, as well as something to take to Charleston, South Carolina, as well. Little pop of color here. Then I have one more Anthropologie item, and I did pick up some new bedding that I'm just in love with, and this is the Pippa collection, and I don't know, this might be one of my most favorite little bed ensembles. I love Anthropologie bedding, but I particularly love this one because I just love all of these colors. So now I'm curious to see, once I get my colors done, if these are in my color wheelhouse, because literally when I saw this at Anthropologie, I was like, ooh, that's exactly what I have been looking for. I just love the dark blue. In my room, I have a blue accent wall. And then I love this sort of cornflower or blue gray right here. It's just so pretty. And then here is the accent pillow that goes with the collection, and again, I just love the coloring of the Pippa collection. So I swear to you, I am sleeping better now that I have some new fresh bedding on my bed. I know that sounds silly, but I swear when I get fresh sheets or fresh pajamas that it really helps me sleep a bit more. I don't know if it's psychosomatic or what, but I swear I've been sleeping a bit better now that I've got my new bedding, and I just have been loving it. Okay, I'm going to end with one perfume that I have just re-fallen in love with. When I was preparing for my Patchouli Live with Mandy, I ended up pulling out La La Bella, and this is a gorgeous, very feminine. I would say it is a creamy floral patchouli scent with a hit of vanilla in here. It is just stunning. I've loved this for quite some time, but it's kind of fun to pull things out and rediscover them. And I'm just loving this scent for this time of year. It has this creamy, cozy feel to it, but it is just ultra feminine. It's got a little sweetness from coconut and vanilla. It has some gorgeous florals in here. It's got orchid, peony, and rose. In the base, it's got vanilla, patchouli, labdanum, incense, tobacco, and some woods. And this is just a really creamy, warm floral. It's got a slightly powdery dry down, but it is just this gorgeous winter floral that I've just been obsessed with. So I wanted to give a shout out to this scent, and I actually think this would also make a fantastic gift. This is one that I would consider blind buying for somebody who really enjoys a warm, creamy floral. This is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, those are my November favorites, along with a few items that I thought would be fantastic for gift giving. I hope everybody is getting excited for the holiday season, remaining calm, and spending time with friends and family. That's what it's all about. All the tangible gifts are fun, but it's really about spending quality time with your friends and family, and I'm hoping that many of you are getting to do just that. Okay guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will be back with another video soon.